Hi, welcome to Disco Elysium. I've hit a total low in my life. Jesus Christ. Welcome to Disco Elysium. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Disco Elysium. My name is Kavork, and I'm going to play Disco Elysium. I have played this game many times and many ways. And I played it when it first came out in 21, and I've been through it. I've gone front to back many a time, and it's one of my favorite games, and it's one of my games I play when I'm feeling low, and I see a lot of people playing it lately and getting a lot of views, so I decided that I should capitalize on that, and that's just a joke. Okay, so Disco Elysium is a very psychological, mental-oriented game where you pick the ways that your character thinks, the way that they detect the world, and it has some RPG elements. You can see that there's some stats down here, and yeah, so there's 3 basic types. So I figure if I'm gonna start a Disco Elysium series, I'm gonna do 3 run-throughs, and I'm gonna do mostly just the archetype ones. Not because creating your own character isn't fun, because it is, and I like it, but because I kind of want to give a general overview experience. Like I mentioned, I've played this so much that I know where most things are, but even still, I get surprised because like it's a branching paths kind of game, and there are so many different ways that you can branch your paths that every single time I've played this game, every time, I've been surprised by something new that I've never encountered before, that I hadn't expected. So I'm gonna do 3 playthroughs, one like normal, one where I'm gonna be the baddest of the bad cops, and another where I'm gonna try and be a good cop, like the best cop. But I'm gonna start with my kind of hapless, like almost idiotic run through, which is gonna be ironically the thinker, the extremely intelligent one. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of roleplay too. Also, did you know that you are contractually obligated, if you're doing a Let's Play, to make a furry joke? The furries are at home in the mirror. That's silly. The furries are out here in the real world where they can hurt us.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Wait, what was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing. The meat thing.
No, I wanted to know about the X something. What the hell? That seemed important.
Ex-tenderness.
Oh.
It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss.
Oh, dang it.
Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I like you, ancient reptilian brain. Alonzi, never let me go!
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please.
You want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Wait, no. I need to belittle myself instead.
You really?
I do. Yeah, I gotta punish myself. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
Oh,
Or did you not sense yourself marinating?
but
Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I did this to myself?
Yes. Your one disco mother.
Wait, what's waiting from... I don't care. I'm an idiot. I'm a brave idiot.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother, help me! There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it!
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
But what is a clarion?
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
What's a motor carriage? I know what a car is. About an automobile. Oh my god. I play as this bottle on the floor. This guy, total stranger to me. Okay. First thing, we need pants, because I still can't tell. Am I wearing underpants or not? I will never... What is that? Okay, pants.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
I get my fishing rod, and I get them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring.
I caught
The
one.
number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay. Okay. It's disco time, baby. Let's go... Words fail to describe how rank it smells in the air. They should have sent a poet. Aren't I a poet? You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. I like bitter. Give me this shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no.
Probably not. No.
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there,
What?
underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Okay, we wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Okay, I'm sure everything is fine.
It's not.
I touch my nose.
Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it.
Honk.
It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks.
I
it's
caught an
made for
error.
you.
They're supposed to be small. That's okay. At least my tongue is okay. I touch
It's
my tongue.
not.
Oh.
It's swollen and snail-like,
Oh
wriggling
god.
between your fingers.
Oh god, it's wriggling. I'm not doing that. My tongue's just doing it on its own. I'm scared. I want to stop doing
Don't be
this.
scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Well, if other people are gonna see it, I should see it.
Behold,
Ah!
you have no idea who this thing is. do
Dear
you?
Lord, help me. What is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible.
Okay,
You're
I'm gonna
scaring yourself.
try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop.
Fuck.
It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
Fuck!
You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Okay.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
God, I don't know. It's indescribable.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
I don't want to know if I have a pulse or not.
Good call. Go ahead and try something if you like.
Thanks,
Or,
mirror.
You know, stop staring into the mirror.
Okay. I'm going to try this check, and I'm going to roll, and I've got 58% chance of succeeding on the dice to dig deep into my mind and locate the source of this expression. Why?
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place.
Why am I making
somewhere
this stupid
in the
face?
past. That's all you know for
Okay.
now.
Stop making this face.
It's too late.
3%
Like an
chance.
image
Wasn't
on
going to
film.
happen.
The expression
Ugh.
belongs to your
The
primary
expression.
motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
We're going to have to go find ourselves a miracle. All right. Leave the mirror alone. We never did anything to nobody. Okay. What about this tie?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Let's get it. I'm gonna grab the tie.
You reach out to grab
Fuck.
the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
My heart.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving
Fuck.
for quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You
Just
find
barely
yourself
survived.
covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. You know what you should do. You should stop the fan and then try again. It'll get easier.
That makes sense. It would probably be a lot easier to grab the
If you
tie.
want to die, the stabbing pain in your chest is telling you you're hanging by a thread here.
Listen, endurance.
The blades
You're gonna
come
suck it up.
squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie.
See, 92%. I can't not grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch
See?
the tie. Snap.
Literally impossible to
it's released
fail.
from the blade.
Got
what
it.
you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie
Yes.
with 4 or 5 different patterns.
Let's turn on the lights.
But not a terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately.
Ow.
You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Pull again. Turn the lights
the
off.
lights are off.
Yay. Let's try it again.
A terrible mistake.
Oh, okay. No,
The
turn
lights-
off the lights. I thought I maybe would have broken the switch, but that's okay. I'm glad. Disco ass blazer. Now we can get our disco on. What is this?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I look out the window.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
I can hear some ocean too. Assess the dabblage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? Like detecting?
Something you've done before.
Assess the size of the impact, like a Sherlock.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Where's my other show?
Congratulations. You smashed
Oh.
the window with your own shoe.
Oh.
Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe I didn't. Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Yeah, it could have happened.
This person also forced the drinks on you.
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up, from the cold.
Okay. So I had this plan. Oh, the magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. To play this character as incredibly pathetic, but I'm not sure exactly how deep I want to go into that. He's shaking his head. He's not sure either. Take this empty cassette case. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. I bet that's the same person that broke my damn window. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. I'm gonna get this shoe. I got my left shoe on. Gonna go outside and get my right shoe on, and I'll shake them all about. That's what detecting's all about. Okay. There's something on the table. A little bit of money. 4 dimes, or 1 quarter and 3 nickels, or 40 pennies. I clicked on the thing, but the text didn't come up. A gust of briny wind washes over me. Take shoe.
There they both are.
Yes.
2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Copious green. That's my favorite version.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
Well, I'll never be happy again, but at least I've got some cool looking crocodile shoes. Yeah. Just moseying. I don't have to run anywhere.
Hello, officer.
The calendar says it's March and the year is 51. Who's this babe?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer,
The
right?
young woman shakes her head slowly.
Oh.
Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're a police officer.
You're
So
shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oh.
You have no doubts
Okay.
about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Okay. I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Capri Kanema is, or how I know what one sounds
She
like.
nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back.
Oh.
He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now.
Oh.
The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
And why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything?
Could it be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow. The
She
cigarette
hasn't
sizzles.
had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
It kind of sounds like you're being harsh on me. But you know what? I'm laughing because I have 0 suggestion. There's 3% chance I succeed on this. But you know what? I'm gonna try the expression. I'm gonna let her know I want her physically. This isn't gonna go well.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
I don't wanna.
Come on, man. Freddie, please.
Okay.
One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop.
Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it?
Thanks.
So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore?
Oh.
There are other things in life. More meaningful, more fitting for a man your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing though.
Wait, what does that mean?
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh, God, no. Oh, no. She did it. She's a killer.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
That's exactly what a killer would say. Okay, we messed up. It's time to turn in our badge. It's time to go home. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Oh, well, she didn't litter, so I can't book her for that one. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. My French is bad. Does that mean top of the world or taking over the world? Or troop of the world? Or trollop of the world? Or chump of the world? It also kind of sounds like the word chump. I might go with that. This is the summer door and it's closed for the winter. I'm gonna try this stand. This is where the lyrics would be. This is a big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. That's nice. It's too early in the morning for karaoke. The speaker's connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
I am an artist, so my soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
This goes well with a theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline?
Yes.
Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to
You
it?
should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy. You know, get the crowd going, make people dance.
No. Don't sing the happy song.
Oh.
It's stupid.
Oh.
Sing the sad song.
Oh, God.
It's profound.
Okay.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Shit. Okay. Stand on stage. This feels right. You belong here. Heck yeah, I do. I'm gonna sing the crap out of a song later. Hi.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The
Gross.
white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters.
I'm just
and
gonna say
drying
taxidermy
mugs.
is gross
One
in
of its
every
wings
context.
broken. The man is trying to mend it.
With what? More feathers?
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua.
The
The
squaw.
seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola,
Iswa.
the
Isoloa.
part of the world you are in right now.
Okay.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Hey, what happened to... That's the Great School, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
What?
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Well, okay. Hey, are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Oh.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Well, but what's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know,
Evaporated?
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
Cop instincts activate. She's just... what?
so now you recall. Oh, forget it.
Man, even he tuned into my cop senses activating. Okay, let's forget it. The menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written upon it in bloody letters. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu, and today's starts in a man's handwriting. How can I possibly tell the gender of... Okay, maybe you can do that sometimes. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. I take this. It looks like a little fire extinguisher. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Somebody is working on juice. Can I get some juice? The door is bolted. A sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 13. Whenever that is. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red pennants. Okay. A sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. What is that? This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Okay. Hello, are you my buddy?
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. I don't know about this guy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Okay, to be clear, I've played this game a lot, and I know everything about Kim Kitsuragi. But I am mostly just role-playing and playing along as if I don't know anything, because it's more entertaining that way. But to be clear, all of my reactions, as if they're happening for the first time, are completely fabricated. So there's no illusions that that's what I'm doing here, but it's more fun to just role-play. And I'm not interested in giving out any spoilers. So I'm just going to pretend I don't know this guy, and I'm suspicious.
As you approach, he narrows his
He's suspicious
eyes
of me
and
too,
extends
see?
his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Okay, I shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi.
His grip is firm.
Precinct 57.
Oh.
From the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I totally gotta invent a name for myself. I'm gonna be badass like that.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
My name? It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information and then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Oh, with the drinking and stuff. So I've been delaying him. You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to the cafeteria manager.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again.
Okay.
Ask him for a rundown of the area.
I don't mind.
Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
I guess.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I am a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I have not. I haven't done that.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Oh.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Hey, what if I told you I'm not really a police officer, but a streamer who's impersonating one and possessing his body?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police
We all feel like
officer
we're a
on the
streamer?
field.
Oh, God, thank
What
God.
remains is
'Cause I'm
that
not.
there is a dead body in the tree.
I have to be
Someone
honest.
has to figure out who put
Kim,
it
I've
there.
never streamed before.
If we don't, no one else will.
Listen, please.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
Hang on, I phased out. What? Dead bodies hanging from
But
all
first,
trees?
we have to take it down.
Well, how can you be so sure I'm a police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside.
Okay.
I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
That's good.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. Oh, you mean the Rat Squad.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
But I can't tell that from
I
up
would
here.
ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter.
Okay.
My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, body first, then badge. But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before.
Yeah, and the night before that.
Still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much
Look,
worse.
I haven't had a single drink this morning.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Okay. What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager.
Okay.
Then after you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Thank you, tutorial agent. Okay. We talked to the cafe man. Hello, one cafe, please.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
In some circles, I'm sure it's a very impressive beard guard.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to me, realizing he still doesn't know my name. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is gold and orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You
Yeah.
smell like liquor. And you're orange.
You take that back, sir.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Hell yeah.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
You're lucky you got me,
Sir,
man.
I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Stay calm.
Yes, of course.
Stay calm, guard!
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Okay.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Call Sylvie.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes?
How many
In case we need
cafeterias?
directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
We were about to make you.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
I play the fool. Who, me?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Like a big boy would.
He thinks you're stupid, sire. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get
That's
there?
easy. See that door there?
Uh-huh.
First you exit through that, Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one.
A big one.
You can get to the courtyard through there.
You got it.
No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Huh.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide.
Whoa.
That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Like leagues wide. Wow. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Who
This is it.
killed him?
He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Hey, before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, who did you mean by they? Thanks, Rhetoric.
People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
He's surprised I caught that. Not so dumb now, huh? Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers
I wasn't paying
eat
attention.
here.
What you said?
Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Time to call her. Why would the dock workers lynch this baby boy?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Crime of being too bored.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Okay, but did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
I'm totally crazy, but okay. I have another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Why Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing. Okay, you got me.
I asked you
She
where,
went
now I'm
away
asking you
because of
why.
The dead body out back.
I hit the button too fast.
Because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
I do.
Thank you.
The lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved!
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist.
What?
That's right. Wait. That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm a total raging feminist.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist,
Yeah, better not say anything. I'm a feminist.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over,
Okay.
go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
You know what? I can do that right now. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's all.
Let's go.
All right, let's get out of here.
not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
I mean, I could probably get away, but I want to ask him, what's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
No, you said, okay.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Okay, you mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's
Thank
right.
you. I am a
Money.
genius.
You owe this establishment 130 real.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see.
Oh,
3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real.
Okay.
Then there's the window you annihilated.
okay.
The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't.
I didn't.
That will be 40 real in damages.
Shit.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real.
Oh.
Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol.
Well, that's nice.
That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real.
Thank you.
And yes, real is still money.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money
Thank
is
you.
what grown-up people use to pay for things.
Hey, I'm one of
Things
those.
like this hostel room or ATM 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
We could.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Why do I even need money?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside.
I could be a hobo.
Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me.
So you're only in it for your own
I'm not an
self-interest. You're an asshole. Okay. Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Count them and give them to him. Okay, so that's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents.
What?
Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real.
What?
I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
100 times smaller?
Yes.
But that's horrible.
It is.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides. Pick up the coins.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
You're under arrest.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Oh, hell yeah. I have a lot of... I have such low authority, but apparently I have a lot of bonuses, so we're gonna try to put this boy in his place. Let's go!
Did someone order a vague, farcical reading of
Yes.
the law? More than one pops into your head.
You have admitted to sexual crimes. You will be taken to sex prison.
What in the name of God?
Sounds like you think sex is more than a social construct. Tell me, do you think women are mentally inferior to men?
Okay. I know what is going on. And, okay, I'll call your station. What did you say it was?
41.
I'll call them for recompensation for the room. But you still owe me 70 for the drinks and the
I
window.
can't believe that worked.
And I do not think women are mentally inferior to men.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I have no memory of drinking them. I'm not paying for the drinks.
The Ledger does. The Ledger has a memory. The drinks
okay.
are non-negotiable. There's no way your station will pay for them.
All right, I won't pay for the window.
Fine, I'll take it off the bill.
Yes.
You want to sleep in a post-apocalyptic shithole? Go ahead. But I'm not giving you another room.
Goodbye, and thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me. You still owe me 30 for the drinks. If you don't have it by tonight, I'm not letting you back up there.
Okay.
That's enough now, sir.
Phew. Phew. Okay. We got through that. We got through the boss fight with Guard.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill?
Why did you say that?
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
Huh.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Shit. I live at a dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Man, this would be a good time for me to know literally any RoboCop lines, but unfortunately, I am but myself. And there's nothing I can do. What about this guy? Hey, did you ever see RoboCop? A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
I'm gonna get it.
On the counter, roll down of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I'm gonna take the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
I might, actually.
You've just picked up some magnesium.
I'm gonna turn
This
you off,
item is
tutorial
stored in
agent.
the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
But you know what? That is helpful. Okay. inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo.
I want to see the odds.
Santiago S. John.
What's my interfacing like? I have no idea. 4. But I can't see the odds by mousing. Wait, what if my... All right, I'm just trying to...
Your fingers find their way into the shackle.
Yes.
Flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Does the lieutenant see me?
No, he's looking the other way. Perhaps purposefully.
I need money. I feel bad stealing from a sleeping guy, but I'll just be pathetic, I guess.
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman
I'm gonna have to
lived
do that
centuries ago.
5 more
The note
times.
says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy.
Slippery like a
Yum
eel.
yum. Money. Think of all the things you can buy with this. The synapses
500
in your brain
gumballs.
fire with glee.
50 gumballs. I steal the document. I'm gonna close the carabiner.
dock worker has little to say about your actions.
Okay.
He remains silent.
Okay, if I leave and come back, will I see the
worker
odds
is
now?
in a deep slumber.
Damn it. Maybe if I alt-tab? Don't look at my stuff. Why can't I see... I can't see the odds. They won't tell me the odds. I wanted to know the odds. Oh, well. Let's try. Wake up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man
Wow.
could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
He is KO'd. Okay. Let's talk to...
The theme on that pinball machine
Ooh.
is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are the hallmarks of the theme?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals.
Oh, no.
Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where do I get such a crown?
It comes free with a 6-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's
Okay, now
plastic.
that means King of Gold. I do remember some French. That sounds kind of like the Burger King's kids' meals. You would get a little crown. The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating. But I think I'd rather know more about the world of today.
The contemporary period stands still.
Oh.
The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
Whoa. That's dark. Sounds entropic.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am?
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I don't know. Wink. Maybe I have?
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides.
Wait. Yeah, it's right in the name. She is a wife.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Don't slap yourself on the forehead. Oh my god, I'm more scatterbrained than
I'm
you.
Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire
Sick.
her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Nothing. I was just thinking of the lyrics to a song, Wanna Roll With Me.
Yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers. People often quote the Fletchers at me.
Oh,
Morel says it's my theme song.
that sounds almost discriminatory, actually. You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Does that mean you respond to medical emergencies?
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body.
Thanks, Encyclopedia.
Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
You know, there's something inspiring about a woman on the front line leading her platoon of men.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. although I was injured in the line of duty.
I feel like I was in a war.
Oh my. What happened?
I think I lost.
That's how I feel about the accident.
Oh.
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company.
That's not good. How do you try on shoes?
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
They got us again.
I was lucky.
Scaffolding.
This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well.
Nice.
One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
So she has money. I'm sorry. It was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Maybe he can give me money?
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful.
I bet I
Maybe
could.
you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
All right. Even though for some reason I can't see the odds, I'm going to tug on her heartstrings. Although I already know my suggestion is garbage tier. So I think the odds of this, if I have 0 suggestion and it's a 10 to succeed, then I have to roll 10 or higher, which means I have something like 16% chance at best on this. Let's do it. This is going to suck.
Try to force a tear out of your duct. Really rip into the whole emotional aggression thing.
Oh my god. Oh god, I'm going to die on the street, aren't I? We're all critical. Heal myself. Thank God I picked that thing up.
Yourself, please.
Okay.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I think you need more help than I can give you.
Okay, gulp. Let's change the subject.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed.
Oh.
Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard, I forgot literally everything.
Oh, my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In hell. We're all in hell.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Okay.
Yes, and
Okay.
Revachol?
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world.
Aw.
We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Oh. Okay.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so.
Everyone in Revachol?
Revachol is a rare jewel.
They're
This
probably
city
biased.
used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
I must look quite lost, huh?
Speaking of history, you know what year it is. Yes?
It's the spring of 51, apparently.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Okay.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I'm so glad.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
Maybe that's what happened to me?
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
You said it so funny.
But they still have cops.
Hey, if there's no government, how come cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
So you're saying I'm not a cop?
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break.
Okay.
Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
Okay.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how'd I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Kim, don't act like you don't care about my mental condition.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different.
Archipelago.
The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
That's okay. Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia.
Oh.
I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Don't worry, Kim. I have an encyclopedia in my head.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yeah, everybody here is broke. I gotta go.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Okay. Thank you. Do I have new thoughts? Oh yeah, Hobo Cop. Man, I totally forgot to internalize that. Gimme. Hobo. Yeah. Nice. Okay. You know, so I turned on streamer mode because the original soundtrack is copyrighted and it'll get content ID'd. But I kind of like this version. Not more than the other one, but listen to that horn. It has a kind of synth sound to it. It has some like distance. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I mean, it almost even sounds like you could replace it with a saxophone and it would be like, shit, that actually would be really cool. Okay, thank you for watching. This is episode 1. I'm gonna keep going. And I hope you enjoyed yourself. And this is my pathetic playthrough. I'm just gonna be a no nonsense, doesn't know anything, regular old cop who's just sorry and trying to help, and he's gonna be a communist. I'm gonna say that much for sure. He really believes in sharing and caring. Even though he's shaking his head, he really does believe that. All right, cool. I'm gonna save this game. Look at all these other saves I have from way back in July 24. This is what I mean. Yeah, 22. This is what I mean. I told you. This is proof. This is proof that I've played this game quite a lot, actually. But I'm having fun playing it as if I don't know anything, because I can still steer it in a direction that I really like to without spoiling anything or talking about. You get it. Okay. Much love. See you in the next episode, all you beautiful people. Goodbye.